I am back. We about to get on some Gustav cannon, but here, let me show you what I'm running with. I'm running with infantry. I got the snake. I'm running with a grip. I'm running with quick draw. I'm running with extended mags. Why am I running with this setup? And of course, I got my mine. Of course, I can't replenish my mine. I'm just trying to rank up the division. You guys want some B2 rocket ship gameplays or whatever, but I got to go ahead and unlock all these divisions because I've noticed I go on some mean streaks on this game. I don't think I'm going to have a problem dropping the rocket once I unlock it. So that's all I'm doing in this. But you guys have seen me camp this map. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to have any problem switching up styles. The one thing I can tell you is the way I've been showing you guys to play, it definitely helps. And learning the spawns makes all the difference in free-for-all. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me to play different game modes. But I got to be completely honest with you. They suck. They suck. I don't care what game mode I go in. It seems like there's so many little issues. But I feel like a lot of that goes back to the fact that Sledgehammer games, they don't appear to care. I don't know. I can't put it all on Michael Condrey. They just don't seem to care about what the community is saying. And for me, part of the proof is the fact that there's only been 1 or 2, maybe 3 updates in this game. Remember Black Ops 3 at this point? Honestly, it seemed like it was an update every 3 or 4 hours. They were improving, they were nerfing, they were switching guns up, they were working on the score streaks. Now, I'm going to say it took a good 6 months to get the game to where I thought it was really great. And now it's, buffing the mothership and different things. But the fact is they were listening to the community. They were, taking steps to improve the game. And to me, that meant something. But this game, it seemed like they just stuck in their bubble. Like, for example, it's a pet peeve of me, this whole Dom 50-point thing. The fact that Michael Condrey tweeted out, like, people like 50-point game. I think I've heard 2 people literally on YouTube say they like it. I think one was Prestige is Key. And why would he say that? He's a big YouTuber. Come on, man. This whole lack of score streak spam, it's not a good thing. We play Call of Duty for score streaks. I don't know about you guys, but if it wasn't for the score streaks, why not? I can go get on Battlefield or something. I enjoy the fact that you get rewarded for killing people. You get special stuff. That's what makes you the tap out artist. That's what separates you from other people in this game. When you get in the game, you want to be the guy dropping the streaks. The problem in this game, not only are the streaks impossible, the streaks are not that good. I've gotten a lot of paratroopers. So I can say I'm an expert on paratroopers. No doubt, I've gotten about 4 or 5 ball gunners. Of course, I've gotten them all from care packages. And the ball gunner isn't that nasty. You got to look at it and do the math. That thing lasts, 30 seconds? I don't even know how long it lasts. But if you take everybody on the other team and you killed them and you factor in how long it'd take for them to spawn back in and kill them again, spawn back in and kill them again, you don't get a lot of kills in that thing. Now, I know that thing could be deadly. I know if you spawn trap some people, blah, blah, blah. But the thing isn't what it should be. Not for the amount of kills it takes. What is it, like 30-something kills to get it if you don't have requisitions, where requisitions are 72 kills? I mean, it's just impossible to get. And then it's not that great. The score streaks in this game are super blah, which I'm okay with, but they should be a lot easier to get. A UAV should be 3 kills. You shouldn't have to go on a tank. You shouldn't have to go on a merciless to get a UAV. That's the point I'm making. But, and I've said that over and over. I feel like the game is just little things that's stopping the game from being great. Now, let me say this. The actual feel and look of the game is beautiful. I like the graphics. The color really isn't that important to me, being that I'm colorblind. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be bright colors or anything. But for me, just the aesthetics of the game is very, very pleasing. So, I enjoy that aspect of the game. Now, the game modes, they just don't play right. And I don't understand why they mess with the pick 10 system. This is what doesn't make sense. And if any from Sledgehammer Games is watching this, your class setup was to make the player the way you like to play. Now, I know a lot of rushers, they want dead silence. They want silencers on their gun. They want to be stealthy. They want to be quick. They want to have fast movement. They want to be able to flank around you. They want to beat you in a gunfight, so they want their gun to draw quick. The problem here is you have all those things in the game, but you can't have them together. You either can be dead silent, or you can have a silent gun. Which one is it? So you can have a silent gun, but they're going to hear you coming up from 10 miles away. Or you can have silent footsteps, but as soon as you kill someone, everybody knows which way you're coming from. So the game is almost like a troll. It's like it's almost giving you what you want, but it doesn't give you what you want. And I don't know why they would have messed with something like that. I don't know if the divisions was supposed to be a playoff. What was the last thing they gave us? Specialists. And, I wasn't a big fan of Specialists, but I actually like Specialists better than this division, because to me, Specialists made every noob OP for a little bit in the game, which I guess is okay at the end of the day. But to me, the whole division thing just doesn't make sense. You can't specialize your person. You can't make them the way you want to make them. So even me as a camper, I don't care about dead silence. I don't need to be silent, but I want to be off the radar. But in order for me to be off the radar, I gotta be dead silent, which means I'm sacrificing something else. For me, the perfect setup is not to be shown on radar, have an OP gun with very limited recoil, have unlimited trip mines, and great score streaks. For me, that's been my formula, and it's been working all these years. So this is forcing me to play a little different. But here, as you can see, I adapt quite well. I'm kind of crushing in this game. I'm not really camping. I'm more or less taking advantage of the spawns, and I'm playing the spawn system. And that's what I've been doing this whole game mode. And that's one of the things why I show people techniques, because you can expand on these techniques. I know a lot of people, hey, you're camping. Well, you got to start somewhere. And if you want to stay there, stay there. If you want to spread out, spread out. But a lot of these techniques are very basics. I think that's something I've been pushing. A lot of people don't know. Whether it's spawn control, whether it's map knowledge, having the right setup for your game style. Like, this gun is nasty. But this is definitely more of I think a Russian type gun. But I'm being effective in it because I'm laying people down. Now, like I said, I've been playing free for all. I've been playing hardcore. And only for the consistency of the gun. When I play core, I don't know what to expect. Like, I may go 30-1, and next game I go 12-12. One game, my gun is laying people down. The next game, it's not laying people down. So it's just so inconsistent. So what I like about this is consistent. I shoot you, you die. And so I'm enjoying this game mode. But once again, getting back to Sledgehammer, I just want them to care. At least seem like they care. I feel like some of the responses to the community have been blah, blasey, blah, blah, blah. They don't seem to be reaching out to the community, or at least comforting the community. It's kind of like, this is what we're doing, and you guys got to take it. Give me your money. And that's what it feels like. And I don't like that feeling. I'm hoping that they start doing some updates. They start doing some patches. At least communicate with the community and let them know that, you know, at least we care what you guys are thinking. We'll go ahead and drop 100-point dom. Do it for a weekend. Do it for a playlist. See if the population in those game modes increase. What's going to happen is, because they're not doing this, the game's going to die. They're killing the game. This game only has about a 7 or 8 month good play life, and then it starts to die. And it's only into the first, second month, and people are already talking about abandoning the game, going back to Black Ops 3. It's like you need the improvement. I think Ghost was one of those games that if people would have stuck around for the DLCs, they would have enjoyed it, because the DLCs made that game a lot better, which sucks. We should have great maps coming out the beginning. I'm not going to even get on the maps about this game, because look, this is possibly the worst map ever. But I've learned to play it. As you can see, I go around, I control the spawns, I stay on that outer edge, and that's how you got to do it. And that's what you do. And look at this. This was a pretty easy win. Wasn't my typical setup, but I'm going to rank it up, man. I can't wait to get these V2 rockets. It's probably going to take me a couple weeks, though, because I don't have a lot of time to play, because it's December and I'm busy at work. But anyway, you guys, I'm out. Let me know what you think. Peace.